And the Pulitzer Prize-winning website PolitiFact has found that you have the worst record of making false statements of any of the leading contenders. I wonder if you want to take a chance to clear up some of your past statements. For example, earlier this year, you said that the founding fathers who wrote the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence worked tirelessly to end slavery. Now, with respect, Congresswoman, that's just not true. Many of them, including Jefferson and Washington, were actually slaveholders, and slavery didn't end until the Civil War.
Well, you know, what's marvelous is that in this country and under our Constitution, we have the ability, when we recognize that something is wrong, to change it. And that's what we did in our country. We changed it. We no longer have slavery. That's a good thing. And what our Constitution has done for our nation is to give us the basis of freedom unparalleled in the rest of the world. That's what people want to get back to. I agree with that, because they realize that our government is taking away their freedom.
But that's not what you said. You said that the founding fathers worked tirelessly to end slavery.
Well, if you look at one of our founding fathers, John Quincy Adams, that's absolutely true. He was a very young boy when he was with his father, serving essentially as his father's secretary. He tirelessly worked throughout his life to make sure that we did, in fact, one day eradicate slavery from our nation.
He wasn't one of the founding fathers.
I'm so grateful for that work.
He was a president. He was a secretary of state. As a member of Congress, you're right, he did work to end slavery decades later. But so you're standing by this comment that the founding fathers worked tirelessly to end slavery?
Well, John Quincy Adams most certainly was a part of the Revolutionary War era. He was a young boy, but he was actively involved.
Well, let me move on to another one of your statements on the issue of jobs, which is so central to this campaign. You said back in 2005 that taking away the minimum wage could potentially virtually wipe out unemployment. Where's the evidence for that?
People are very upset that the president has us at 9.1% unemployment. That is not acceptable. He promised us that we wouldn't see unemployment go above 8%. We've lost millions of jobs. People are suffering right now. They're hurting. And I feel their pain, and I want to make sure that what we do going forward is actually to address this and turn the economy around.
Let me try one more time. So you're saying that the minimum wage is one of those regulations you'd take a look at, you'd try to eliminate it?
Well, what I'm saying is that I think that we need to look at all regulations. Whatever ones are inhibiting job growth, that's what we need to look at.
And the minimum wage is one of them?
All regulations, George. I think every department, we have just too much expansion of government, and so what we need to do is tamp that down so that the American people can keep more of what they make.